Shalom, my brothers and sisters. Shalom. And welcome to End Time Words to Yashar'al, an awakening nation of believers. My name is Symmanayah, and this message is to my family, my brothers, my sisters, Yashar'al, all who seek to worship and obey the Most High Yahuwah, Almighty Yahuwah. Those who seek to worship and obey Him. Those who embrace Yahusha as our Mashiach, our Messiah. This message is to you. It's to us. Hear the words of my mouth and seek discernment. Seek to understand and execute right rulings. Take these words, take this message as it is designed, and may the Most High grant you understanding. May He open your ears to hear. I pray that any and all actions that emits from me, from this tabernacle, from this body, is reflective of one who seeks to worship and obey. I pray that my life is reflective of an obedient servant. For it is my belief, I am compelled to believe with all my heart, that those who walk in obedience and worship the Most High, in doing so, in our actions, we lift up Yahusha. And as He stated, if I be lifted up, I will draw all men. So let us pursue true and righteous guidance and instruction. Let us pursue it, and let us yield to His everlasting direction for our lives. With that said, my brothers and sisters, this title of this segment, which is June 25th, 2013, June 25th, 2013, Our Journey. Could it be like mining for valuables? As we go through some scriptures, let us ponder and ask ourselves, have we given consideration to the details, to the process, to what's truly expected? How long we will continue to take things for granted? Are we instructed to seek as we would mine for silver? I believe so. Reading Proverbs 2:4, if you seek her as silver and search for her as hidden treasures. Can we agree to mine for anything valuable? It requires work and will be met with mistakes and obstacles. Is it safe to say we must be able to identify the thing we believe is so valuable? Are tools, resources, and skills necessary for mining successfully available to us? Do we have the tools, the resources, the skills? Have we sought to grow richly in wisdom and in knowledge? Have we sought to understand? Do we hunger and thirst for instruction so that as we mine for wisdom, as silver or gold, or as a hidden treasure, we have the necessary tools and skill sets. We know when and where to look. Is it wise to seek confirmation or validation from another? Maybe counsel, probably. It is written in Scripture, in a multitude of counsel, there is safety. Let us realize that this journey is a process. There's a process for maturing. There's a process for walking in obedience. There's a process for demonstrating sincere and true worship. Let's look at some scriptures. Here, Proverbs 2nd chapter, verses 1 through 6. My son, if you accept my words and treasure up my commands with you, so that you make your ear attend to wisdom, incline your heart to understanding, For if you cry for discernment, lift up your voice for understanding. If you seek her as silver and search for her as hidden treasures, then you would understand the fear of Yahuwah and find the knowledge of Elohim. For Yahuwah gives wisdom. Out of his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. That was Proverbs, 2nd chapter. Who paid attention to the words in the comparison and made in the 4th verse when it says, seek her as silver? Who paid attention to the word search for her as a hidden treasure? Who has given thought to what tools, what resources, what's required to seek out the treasures of righteousness? Let's continue to examine some more verses. Proverbs 8:17. I love those who love me, and those who earnestly seek me do find me. Isaiah 55:6. Seek Yahuwah while he is to be found. Call on him while he is near. You see this word seek? Does it require something of us? If there are others of which the Spirit of Yahuwah rests within them, should we not in fellowship look for the set-apart spirit in one another, so that iron can sharpen iron, so that we can build each other up, so that we can encourage one another to endure and pursue after righteousness? Amos 5:6 says, seek Yahuwah and live, lest he break out like fire upon the house of Joseph, and shall consume it with no one to quench it in Bethel. Amos 5:14. Seek good and not evil, so that you live, and let Yahuwah Elohim of hosts be with you as you have spoken. You see here, my brothers and sisters, Amos 5:14 says, seek good and not evil. So we owe it to ourselves. It would be wise for us to realize it is important to study and pray and forge a relationship with the Most High. Learn to grow so that we're able to identify what is indeed good and execute right rulings as we are compelled by the Most High. Symmanayah 2:3 says, seek Yahuwah, all you meek ones of the earth, who have done his right ruling. Seek righteousness, seek meekness, if so be that you are hidden in the day of wrath of Yahuwah. You see, my brothers and sisters, so many people miss this. Listen again. This is Zephaniah 2:3. It says, seek Yahuwah, all ye meek ones of the earth. Okay, so it's describing them as meek ones. But it says, who have done right rulings. See, so right rulings, my brothers and sisters, is a demonstration of strength and righteousness. So sometimes when someone stands firm in the guidance and instruction of the Most High, because they're strong, one would say they're not being meek or humble. But you see here in Zephaniah 2:3, a meek individual can execute right rulings. Let us not be deceived by the debate and the wiles and the skill sets of language from those who appear to be leaders, counselors, and or elders. A meek person can be strong. A meek person can execute right rulings. Read Zephaniah 2:3 for yourself and see, do you bear witness to these words? Matthew 6:33 says, but seek first the reign of Elohim and his righteousness, and all these matters shall be added to you. Seeking this journey. Could it be like mining for valuables? When you dig and mine, whether you're looking for something, you're digging in the earth, do we not get dirty? Do we not make mistakes? Do we not have expectations? Do we not get our feelings hurt? Do we not experience being let down? Could this journey be similar to one who's mining for something valuable? Should we take note to this and begin to mine for righteousness. Seek out the ways of the Most High. Seek to worship and obey Him. Luke 11:9 says, "And I say unto you, ask and it shall be given to you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be opened to you." Again, we see the word seek. What about the word search? May I, let me present a few scriptures dealing with the word search. Jeremiah 29th chapter, 13th verse. "And ye shall seek me and shall find me when you search for me with all your heart." Let me read that again. "You shall seek me, you shall find me when you search for me with all your heart." You see, my brothers and sisters, we are encouraged to seek after righteousness. All righteousness belongs to the Most High. All righteousness belongs to the Father. Let us seek and search for Him. Lamentations 3:40. Lamentations 3rd chapter 40th verse says, "Let us search and examine our ways and turn back to Yahuwah." Daniel 12:4 says, "But you, Daniel, hide the words and seal the book until the time of the end. Many shall diligently search, and knowledge shall be increased." You see, my brothers and sisters, Daniel was told that many will diligently search, and knowledge will increase. Who has witnessed examining a thing only to determine it was fake? Have you ever looked at something or seen someone tell you that this is authentic, it is real silver, real gold, or diamonds, only to see that it's not? Has anyone believed to have possessed gold only to find out it was an imitation? Has this occurred with silver, diamonds, and other precious metals and or stones? Would it be safe to say one must have the ability to determine the authenticity of anything deemed valuable? So, my brothers and sisters, you see, there's much work to accomplish, much studying, definitely prayer, in order to build a relationship with the Spirit of Yahushua, to properly identify all that is rich, all that is valuable according to His righteousness. So yes, we seek, yes, we search, but let us not jump the gun. Let us not forget. There must be the ability to rightfully identify and authenticate what is His. So how do we come to this point? We forge a relationship by establishing a heart to worship and obey Him. We establish a heart to eagerly thirst and hunger after the guidance of the Spirit of Yahushua, after the set apart Spirit that we are told will teach us and remind us. This is important. This is paramount if we are to authenticate, validate, execute right rulings in determining whether something is valuable according to His righteousness. Who would want to embrace something that is not valuable? He who seeks to escape the necessary work and possess a thing may be considered a possible thief or potential robber. In other words, there are those who wants to grab after the richness of righteous words. There are those who want to appear to be strong spiritually by capturing a message, whether it be off YouTube, Facebook, Power Talk, a recording, a video. There are those who want to capture the things they believe to be rich, but fail to understand all that went into the teaching, all that went into bringing this thing to be. Beware of those who seek to just steal a message for self-grandizing, self-gratitude, or trying to position themselves to look spiritual or wise. You will know them, because these are those who will fail the test of time. In other words, when the matter is brought before a test, when people seek to examine thoroughly the matter, those who stole or attempted to steal what they believe is valuable or righteous will not hold up in the test of time. Their true identity will come out. Beware of those who fail to understand and appreciate what's valuable, what truly is rich. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding far exceeds the value of any physical thing. Believe it or not, for in these come a well-equipped servant of the Most High, Yahuwah. Consider, my brothers and sisters, Proverbs 8:9-11. All of them plain to him who understands, and straight to those who find knowledge. Accept my discipline, and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all delights are not comparable to her. Though we may use examples of searching for silver and gold, our quest should be for things that are far more precious. Who can discern the value of wisdom, knowledge, discernment, and increased understanding? Who can assess the authenticity of righteous wisdom, true knowledge, real discernment? Yes, we may make mistakes along the way. We may even fall. But many will come to realize that there is a beauty in enduring, that there is goodness in pursuing and pressing forward, looking straight. Even in the midst of our mistakes, we should continue to mine, search for the valuables that are righteous, the things that are reflective of building the kingdom, the reign of Elohim. Let us seek to endure, my brothers and sisters. Let us seek to grow. Let us seek to rightfully identify all that is righteous, all that is valuable. Yes, we will get dirty. We may make mistakes. We may even be frowned upon. Think about this. Do miners get dirty? You ever see a coal miner or someone that works in a gold mine or silver mine, whether it be on YouTube, on TV, or through magazine pictures or what have you? Do they look dirty? Do miners appear to be people less desired? I have seen people look down on coal miners, people who work in the mines. I've seen people look at people who drill for oil, looking at them as though that they're second-class citizens. If you get a chance, ask a miner, a coal miner. Ask someone who digs or drills for something that's precious, that we use. Many will tell you that in their field they are frowned upon, looked down at, and underappreciated. If you doubt this, use your resources and research. I guarantee you will find many who say people look down on them. Ask the end user, the person who benefits from the oil or gold or silver or something valuable, and you will discover many could care less how they receive this thing of value. So many people take for granted how something of practical value reaches their hands. Do we not witness and see this same thing amongst people when it comes to faith or beliefs? Do we not see people who want to look at the end result and appear to be strong spiritually? Do we not see people echoing scriptures or teachings, not fully knowing really what it's saying, it just sounds good? Do we not see people trying to take the fruit and get credit for all that was done to bring it forth? Do we not see people who are amongst our own family members in this belief, this walk? Do we not see brothers and sisters who sometimes frown on those who diligently pray, fast, and study? Do we not see believers even saying sometimes, hurry up and let's get to the point? Or maybe you're reading too much into it. Do we not see people falsely judging and saying this is your own opinion because they fail to look at the details necessary to bring about the enrichedness and righteousness? Yes, my brothers and sisters, you can discern the strength that is put into discovering what is right by asking questions. We can put to test those who claim to bring forth something of strength, something that's valuable by asking questions. For those who seek to kill and steal or use precious things for their own gain, it will come out. The truth will come out. Let us not take anything for granted from the beginning of our quest to the end of time. Let us remember it is a process, and the value of all work put into reaching the mark has a place, a point, has a reward. Again, I say to you, my brothers and sisters, I ask you, could this journey be like mining for valuables? Do not be afraid. Do not fear. Do not be consumed by those who look at you as though you're less desirable because you might seem dirty. You might seem overworked. Do not feel bad for those. Do not feel jealous about those who walk about thinking that they're high and mighty and know it all, when they fail to realize all that was put into making us, making the body of believers strong. Be encouraged, my brothers and sisters. Be encouraged. There will sometimes be things that might not make sense to us. Be encouraged. Sometimes there might be messages and words that are said that you cannot discern right away. Before you dismiss a matter, if it stirs your spirit, the spirit of Yahushua that is within you, place the matter before the Most High and ask for understanding. Ask for the ability to discern what is being said. How should it, if it should, be applied to your walk? Pray and watch, my brothers and sisters. Seek understanding. Seek to discern all that is righteous. And be not afraid to execute right rulings. Be not afraid to come away from compromising spirits. Let us learn how to righteously reason with one another. And let us learn how to yield before the spirit that is within us, the spirit of Yahushua, and partake in a demonstration of iron sharpening iron. Until next time, my brothers, my sisters, be encouraged. Seek to endure. The Almighty Father is not slack concerning His promises, and His plans for our lives will be executed. Pray and watch. Study. Pray some more, and discern with understanding, for the time is at hand. Until next time, my brothers and sisters, Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.